What is going on in their new relationship? So they walked away from you, or maybe you walked away from them, and they're now in a new relationship. What is going on for them? Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town, and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Today I'm going to do a third party situation spread because I want to see where all the natural energies align, but this is a love, romance, tarot card reading, pick a card reading, and we're looking at what is going on in their new relationship. How's their new relationship playing out? Are there any regrets for you two parting? Is there any way back? How long is their new relationship going to last? How serious is it? Are they getting on? All of these things are what we're looking at today. So in a moment, I'm going to do a card selection meditation where your energy should be drawn towards the pick a card reading that has a message here for you today. And then you can use the timestamps below to go onto your reading. They're in the description. You can turn the captions on if you can't catch my accent. You can speed the app up if you're watching on a device, or you can just skip forward to the bits that are interesting to you. So we've got pick a card reading number 1, pick a card reading number 2, pick a card reading number 3. For tarot reading number 1, we're using the graphic comic horror. And we've got the King of Swords came out during the shuffle, and we have Lotso from Toy Story on there. For pick a card reading number 2, we've got the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's actually the oldest deck I own. I've had it since I was 18 or 19. I'm now in my 40s. It's my trusted deck that I've always read for myself with. We have Rex from Toy Story. The Seven of Pentacles came out. And then for pick a card reading number 3, we've got the Ravens deck, Ravens Prophecy deck. The Eight of Cups come out, and we have Ham from Toy Story as well. So if you're not already feeling connected to the deck, let's do a card selection meditation where we open up your intuition, open up your energy, and get you pulled towards the reading that's here for you today. So if you'd like to push all of the air out of your lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close your eyes. Listen to the environment around you. Zone in, zone out. You're slowly walking along the beautiful coastline. It's rocky, it's got cliffs, the waves are crashing. You're cuddled up in a nice warm winter coat. You've got a hood over your head, scarf up around your mouth. You've got big boots on, keeping you safe, keeping you warm. You can feel the sand and the wind lashing against you. You can hear the environment around you. You feel safe. You feel the power of Mother Nature. You're exploring. You can see little caves in the cliffs. You can see little rock pools where it's got little bits of life going on. You're just feeling safe and feeling at peace. You can see seashells, seaweed, seagulls. Now, as you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. Tarot reading number 1, tarot reading number 2, tarot reading number 3. I do personal readings. They're available from my website. Let's get on with today's reading. What is going on in their new relationship? Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards the comic horror tarot deck. I'm going to put that out of the way for the moment. Your energy was also drawn to Lotso from Toy Story. Let me know why, if you were particularly pulled towards him. The card that also came out during the shuffle was the King of Swords. I absolutely love this deck. It's very graphic. And your energy was drawn towards the rune that means solar chariot, taking control, taking action with love and compassion and heat and passion and like those red hot passionate moments. Lotso smells of strawberries, doesn't he? So I'm going to put them there to watch over us while we do the reading. So we're going to start with a charm connection. What I want the charms to do is to give you connection to the reading, me insight into your situation, and clarification for when the cards come out. But mainly what I want the charms to do is to give you a direct connection with the reading. I'm just going to sort my lighting out. Wait a moment. That's a bit better, I think. Right, okay. Anyway, let's sort the lighting out. Maybe you've got the lights turned off and it's why it's so dark. Anyway, maybe you just, been feeling a little bit in a dark place. Anyway, let's get on with the charms. We want the charms to give you a direct connection with the reading, me insight into your situation. So in a circle of protection, we want to know, how is their new relationship going? Do they have any regrets for walking away from you? Is their relationship going to last a lifetime? Is it going to be short-lived? Are they happy? All of those things are what we want to know today. Let's have a look. So we have a Tree of Life, maybe a charm that's come out for you before on this channel, and it may be a charm that in future readings, if you watch other readings on this channel, it may come out again. We also have a crown. These remind me, this crown particularly reminds me of Cersei from Game of Thrones. We have chemistry, chemical symbol, and that may be where the heat and the passion comes in for you. We have a compass, which is for measuring distance on maps, drawing circles. We have a leaf, which has disconnected itself from the Tree of Life. Maybe you feel like you're on the outside looking in. We have a W, or it could be an M, but I think because of the way it's angled, it's a W. So we're going to put that all there. If any of the charms hit straight away, let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested in when the charms make sense. We're going to do a third party situation spread because I want to know, like, how they're feeling about you, how they're feeling about them, what's all the natural connecting energy at the moment. If you've been thinking about them a lot lately, have they been thinking about you? Past, present and future. So I'm going to start with the Morgan Gray deck, and then we'll do clarifying with the deck that you were drawn towards. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so that we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Been drawn towards this one. So down this side is you, down the far side is the third party or the person who's in a new relationship, down the middle is your person. I'm going to lay them all out and then we'll go from there. So we've got the 8 of Cups for you at the moment, your person down the middle, the third party, King of Swords is there for them at the moment. Interesting. There's a natural connection between you both. There just is. There's a family pull over this side. Let's read the deck. Let's read the spread rather than jumping in. Slow it down a bit. So, in recent past, to do with this person, you've had the Knight of Rods. You were really hoping it was going to go somewhere. You were really hoping that they were going to take the movement that they promised to make. There may have been quite a lot of physical distance between you both, and you were really hoping that when they were able to make that move, they could. They may have even been talking about moving house to be closer to you, or you both moving in together. In the recent past, your person's had the Two of Swords reversed. It's kind of a conflict of feeling, an inner conflict, shutting down of emotions, refusing to make choices. In the recent past, you've had the Knight of Cups reversed in between you both, which is just showing me that the movement that you were hoping to happen just didn't happen. The Knight of Cups is about them paths being wide open, and when it's reversed, it's either being shut down or someone's being held back, and it's their inner conflict. They couldn't make a choice. They needed to make a choice and they didn't. The Page of Swords is here for the third party. If you watch my channel a lot, you know that the Page of Swords for me symbolises broken promises or the learning of information. There may have been a learning of information, or the new person within this had broken a promise to them before, or felt like there's just, because your person's had the Two of Swords reversed, it's like the third party feels like there was a genuine breaking of a promise, but really the promise that your person broke to them was because of you. Yeah, but I don't think this person knows that. In between them both, is the Ten of Cups. Some kind of family connection between them both in the past. Their family may, in the recent past, their families may approve of this contact or this relationship, or there may just be interference. There may be like a family-ish kind of bond. So at the moment, your person is not talking to you, but they're not really talking to anyone. They got their Eight of Wands reversed, which is about messages being delayed, slowing down of movement, and waiting for good news to come in. It's like things are really stopped for them. There may be an element of regret. They may just be holding back quite a bit. I do think there's an inner conflict for them between the new person and you. In between you both at the moment is the Two of Cups, which is this unfinished business here. For you, for them. If you've messaged them and they haven't messaged you back, they've wanted to, but they just feel that they can't. What's interesting is the card that came out for the shuffle, the King of Swords, is firmly over at this new person at the moment. King of Swords is quite assertive, sure about what they want. This new person is absolutely convinced that this person is sure about it. They're not. Not yet. And the Page of Cups is in the middle of them both at the moment, and it's a reversed energy, so it's like an idleness, a wasted energy, or energy's not being put into harbouring emotions. But the third party in this, and I'm going to call them the third party, even though they're in a new relationship with them, it's quite certain that your person wants to be with them, which I'm not convinced at the moment. That's how they're feeling. So you've got the Eight of Cups. You're like, right, you need to either come here and complete me, or I'm moving on. I do think it's your point of, yeah, I feel that energy and I feel connected with them, and they're my twin flame and they're my soulmate and all of these things, but I need to cut off at some point. The Two of Cups would make the Eight of Cups a 10. So it's like you're putting it there, like, come and complete over here what you were meant to do. There was meant to be movement. They'd promised things. They were meant to be moving towards you. I think you'd probably even spoke about living together if you weren't already living together. And it's like, you're an 8, they're an 8. You're both very much on the same page. Person's in complete and utter denial. The new person in this is quite confident in their relationship, even though there's not much emotional stability between them both. I think the new person in this is quite naive, or only sees the good in your person, or they're missing something. So you're moving on from an 8 to a 9. 9 of Swords. Your person's coming out as the King of Swords. Whether they're male or female, it's a characteristic. You're not going to be able to let go quite yet. I know that you're at the point where you're like, they need to come here now or I'm moving on. You're not quite there yet. I know you want to be, and you're not far off being at that point, but part of you still wants to give them a little bit of a chance. Part of you still got a bit of hope there. Your person's moving on to the Knight of Swords, which is all about them kind of coming back over this side, and things progressing and moving forward. And it may be a point when they also contact you. The new relationship is going to be putting in more into this than what your person is. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like the third party putting quite a lot in and not getting much back, and they kind of get to the point where they feel that I'm putting it all in, I'm not getting back what I'm putting in, or not even nowhere near what I'm putting in, and they're going to start questioning things a little bit. To be honest, they should have been questioning things from the start, because your person let them down quite a lot on lots of different things, and this person made a lot of excuses for them. In between you both, as you move forward, is the Seven of Cups reversed, which is all about unrealistic dreams and desires. There's a connection here between you both that neither of you are ready to let go of yet. Yeah, you're not quite ready. I know that you're kind of getting sick of the situation, but you're not quite ready to let go. And I do think that something's going to happen here between these two, and they're going to come back kind of your way, but it's going to be quite unrealistic. It's almost like you're going to be hoping that you're going to be going back to making the plans that you had, but it's more about fantasies, passion, burning desire. It's more about kind of intimacy and naughty things and that, and you want more than that. And you don't want to be their bit on the side. You don't want them to be in a new connection and still be coming backwards and forwards to you. It's almost like they come in and they turn their back on you again. The Judgment card reversed is all about their connection over here not going the way that it should go. The universe had quite hope for this, but your person's not put the energy in, and they may put the energy in when it's too late. And the third party in this is very much going to be saying, I do this, I do this, I do this, and what do? You do nothing. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. I want to clarify moving forward. I think I know that you feel their energy, even if they're not talking to you at the moment. I don't want to say the third party in this is quite delusional, but you know, I don't mean that in like a mean way. I just think the third party in this sees only the good in this person. I think you're more balanced about, I think you see the reality of it more. That's why you're kind of almost done, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You're nearly there, though. You're nearly there. So moving forward, you have the Ace of Wands, which is a fresh start for you, a creation for you, and you creating a future for you. It's about a bright future, a happy future, flames, taking your passion in a way that's good for you. Your person's moving on to the Five of Cups reversed. They need to learn lessons of the past. They just do. They've handled this whole situation badly, poorly, and they need to learn from it. The Ace of Pentacles reversed is over here, so things aren't going to improve for them. There's going to be anxiety about money. The third party in this may have put more finances into this relationship than what your person did. Your person may be financially better off being over there with them, by the way, but there's going to be financial insecurity and upset coming in for the third party. It's almost like they can't quite get out of it they can't physically get out of it because of the finances they've put into it. Your person's going to keep being tempted by you. And the thing is, we're moving from 8 and a 9, we're going to an Ace. So it's like a fresh start, something new for you. Your person's going to keep trying to come back in and out. It's up to you if you let them get away with it. It's up to you if you let them back in every single time and then they go again. They've promised you stuff in the past that didn't happen, so why would it change? Especially when the third party in this has invested material in this. We have the Death card in between you both, and it's reversed. There's you kind of wanting the change, you're wanting to move forward, but there's stagnation with the connection. It's showing that everything that's been and gone with this connection will keep continuing with this connection. Your person's meant to be learning from the past, whether they will or not. But it's like you want something fresh and new, that you can build a life, that you can put material things into and build a material world with someone and have your emotions taken care of. And that's kind of what you want. But there's stagnation within this connection. There's no progress or movement. It's just, it is how it is. It is how it is. And then in between them two is the Three of Swords, which is heartache. Is there going to be a long-term connection with this new relationship? No. The third party in this has put material stuff in. At the moment, they can't get it out. At the moment, at this very point in time, they see your person or your soulmate or your twin flame, whoever they are to you. They see them as this golden person. They can't do anything wrong. That's going to be shifting. In the near future, the third party in this new relationship, this new person is going to start questioning, I'm putting all of this in, what am I getting out? And then they're going to think, when they walk away from this connection. They've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which means they're not in a good point. And it's quite interesting. They've got an ace, you've got an ace, but you've got the passion and the drive. You haven't been completely burnt by this person. You can move forward and move on. But the third party in this has taken a material hit. They're going to leave this connection worse off than what they came into it. And partly it's their own fault because this person broke promises to them before. So why they thought it was going to be any different, I don't know, especially when they were putting things in and not getting anything out. But the Three of Swords is in between them both, and there's financial anxiety for the third party. I feel quite bad for them. It's more of a rebound thing, or it's more of a temporary thing, or it's where this person believes they're better off materially. There's not really any love here. There's not any emotions here. There's a natural sense of connection here, but it's not going to change from anything it's already been because the Death is reversed. It's all about that stagnation, the refusal. It's like the Death card's meant to bring in new beginnings, transformation, change for the connection. Because it's reversed, it's like a refusal to take those things. But you have an Ace of Wands. It's like you're going, okay, I'm going to claim my next path then. I'm going to move into my next chapter. Your person's meant to learn stuff from this, but they probably won't. They probably won't. I wouldn't be surprised if when these two break up, your person falls into another relationship that's kind of the same. It's almost like they lean on people too much, or they need something from people. I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, and these, just to see another layer of information. What else do you need to know? This relationship, their new relationship's going to be quite short-lived. I think you kind of suspected that, though. I do think you're very close to closing the door on this, but not quite yet. You've got to let it play out, especially if you're thinking, okay, when them two break up, my person's going to come back to me. So you may hear that these two break up and then your person doesn't do the things that they were going to do before. And then that'll be your answer, won't it? If them two break up and your person doesn't come to you, or it's just a short-lived thing with you but not a commitment, then that's your answer, isn't it? They don't want that. And it may be because you don't let them get away with what this new person's let them get away with, by the way. So your destiny, balance, and triumph. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're moving forward into something much more powerful. You're going to have success, and it is coming to an end. So we have an 8, a 9, 10, an 11, and an ace for something new. And it's like every day that passes, you're moving forward and you're going on to better things and recognizing what is on the table for you. This person's been part of your story in this life. They may come back in another life. They're certainly going to keep trying to come back in this life, but it's never going to be what they promised it to be. I just don't think they can. I think they have a pattern. I think they have a pattern of they can't be in serious relationships. Seeing the light, mental conflict. This person's energy is going to linger around for quite a long time for you, because there's that natural feeling, especially with the Two of Cups between you both at the moment. There's that natural energy alignment, temptation. Every time they make an offer, you're going to be very tempted by it. You're going to have the moments when you feel quite powerless, when they come in and you melt, and they say those words and you're like, oh, this may be my chance, and it just, you have to be careful with cycles like that. How many times does that need to happen before it completely breaks you? It's like breaking free before it breaks you. Stand your ground. So it's almost like you're not having the naughty stuff if you don't have the serious stuff, putting those boundaries in around you, standing your ground for what you want. You deserve so much better than being messed about. You do. Both you and the new person deserve so much better than what you're both getting from this person, by the way. Suffering in silence. You don't need to have your say. It's almost like you don't feel you need to have your say. You may have already said everything you need to say, and now you're just gonna walk off and not say anything else, and kind of pick yourself back up again and take the Ace of Wands energy and create a better future for you that's full of passion and desire and love and commitment and all of these wonderful things. Power. Claiming your power. It's almost like sometimes we go through something and we kind of bottle it up and we use it as a power, and then we kind of unleash it in a positive way. Sometimes we bottle things up and it explodes like a volcano. Sometimes we just use those negatives and turn it into something really positive. You're stepping into a very powerful point in your life. The power has an 8. You have the 8 of Cups at the moment. There's a whole thing going on here for you, a whole journey that's full of rewards, but at the centre of it, unfortunately, there is mental conflict for you. I'm going to pull from this Oracle deck. It's a combination of 2 separate decks that I have. I can't remember what I think one of them's Fairy Oracle and one of them's something Light Oracle. Can't remember. They should be on my website if you're interested in the decks that I have. They're on there, or go on Amazon and just search the name. So anyway, I think you kind of, part of you knows that you're nearly there. You're almost at the point of letting go, or you have majority of let go. It's just like you've got one little finger still. You know, the 9 other digits that you have kind of let go. There's still that last little lingering bit. I think they may come in a future life. I think you've probably been connected in a past life. That's why there's that natural connection between you both. But there's stagnation. There isn't movement here. Unfortunately or fortunately, you may wake up in 10 years' time and think, oh, and learn something about this person and think, yeah, I'm glad it didn't work out. And you'll be in a much better place. So we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And that's connected with your destiny. Let go of this person. Move on to your destiny. Claim your power. You don't need to say anything else to this person. You just need to stand your ground on what you want. You need to take your fierceness. Their new relationship isn't going to last long. It's going to be a mess. If it drags on a bit, it's because the new person is materially invested in it, and they're going to have to take a bit of a financial hit to get out of it. That can keep people in something a little bit too much longer than what they should be, but eventually they're going to break free. And I do say break free, like, I think anyone that comes, it feels like a cycle, chains, patterns. Now's your time to move forward. So I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you've made it to this point, now part of my Purple Heart gang, I really appreciate you. I hope that you do what is right for you. The information that you gain during tarot readings, it's your personal responsibility to do what is right for you, whatever that may be. You may totally disregard every single tarot reading you ever come across, or you may decide that actually I need to take some action. That's on you. That's your choice. It's your life. I will see you very soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. The energy was drawn towards the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. We're going to start the Charm Collection in a moment, but first of all, you were drawn towards Rex from Toy Story. If you were particularly drawn to him, let me know why. We have the rune that means common sense, fertility and growth. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is waiting for things to grow, reaping what you sow, and all of those things. We're going to put little Rex over there and the rune over there. We're going to start with a charm connection. I want the charms to give you a direct connection with the reading, me insight into your situation. We want to know, how is their new relationship going? I'm going to do a third party connection spread, just see where all the natural energies are at the moment. But I want the charms to give you connection, me insight and clarification. So in a circle of protection, we're going to ask charms to do all of that for us today. Okay, let's have a look. We have a bell. One person's got something to say. It's a jingly bell. They symbolize angels or people. We have an apples. We have a number one teacher. There may be a lesson within this for somebody. We have a star. This star's been coming out quite a lot recently. All these readings are timeless, but if you are new to the channel and that star's come out for you before, because I think it's been coming out a lot, if it's come out for you before, it may be a sign that it's your charm for these readings. For ages and ages, I didn't even know I had it. So we have a windmill. So it's been coming out a lot lately. And I think that's probably a reason. Although these readings are timeless, if it's come out for you before. We have a windmill. Let me know what that means for you. We have a starfish. A starfish can lose all its limbs and will all grow back. We have a H as well. That could be someone's name, it could be a road name, it could be a place name, it can be a job title. So we're gonna pull. No, we're not. We're gonna do the connection spread first. We're gonna start with the Morgan Greer deck. We're gonna do a connection spread. So the clarification cards may be really important with this because we're going to clarify with the cards that you were drawn towards. But yeah, we're going to start with a Morgan Greer third party situation. You, your energy, your person, the energy between you both, and then this new relationship. What's going on with this new relationship? Maybe you walked away, maybe your person walked away. This new relationship, is it going to last a long time? Is it a happy relationship? Is it a temporary thing? What's all the connecting energy for them as well? So that's what we want to know today. Being nosy. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Been drawn towards this one. Down this side is you, down the far side is the other person, down the middle is your person. I'm going to lay all the cards out. The 3 queens down the middle, okay. Oh, who is this? Let me know. If you know straight away why 3 queens have come out for them, let me know. As you might well know. So, oh dear. Okay. It's quite funny when the cards come out because sometimes you just instantly get that, oh, this is what this is. But let's break it down. Let's talk through the cards. Past, present, and future. The court cards aren't necessarily about gender. They're about that personality, the character of someone. If you know why there's 3 queens down the middle, let me know. I think that'd be quite interesting, especially if the star charm connected with you. If you've only just joined because of the cards, let me include you in a circle of protection. So recently you've had the death card to do with this connection, which is a transformation, a change, new beginning, a shift in your energy. You may not have thought about this person for a while. You may have just recently found out they're in a new connection and you're kind of wondering what's what. I think part of you is looking at their connection thinking, what a load of nonsense. There we go. I said what I said. The third party in this has recently had the justice reversed, which is an injustice, things going against them. The Six of Pentacles reversed is in between them both. You're coming out as the Pentacles energy, by the way. So your energy was between them both. I do think this is quite a really new thing. Yeah. And it's almost like this new relationship only came about because you were done with it. You were just like, I can't do this no more. But you weren't really expecting them to suddenly get into a new relationship. To be honest, I don't think they were expecting to get into a new relationship either. We have the Queen of Rods reversed, someone who's really quite interfering. The Queen of Wands or the Rods reversed is just very much like the mother-in-law that walks in your house, criticises everything, makes you feel really bad, but goes to bed at night thinking that they've done the right thing, because if they didn't tell you all of those things, then you wouldn't know. So they don't think that they're a bad person, but it's like everything they say is a bit of an ouch. Oh God, why have they said that? It could be that someone interfered within your connection. It could be something happened here. I think you kind of just let go. You were just like, I can't be bothered anymore. Fine, let's just not bother doing it. I do think that came more from you. And it may be to do with your person's family or friends or circumstances. They may have like a lot of female people around them that gives them really bad advice. Yeah. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this has been in your recent past, and it's reversed. I like this card because it shows two people on top, one person getting pushed out, but it's like there was someone or something that stopped you two from being happy. And you were just like, I've had enough. I'm not doing this then. Have your own way. And it isn't about your person having your own way. It's the other someone around. And I don't think it's this new relationship. I don't think it's a love thing. I do think it's a friend, family member, someone who had an opinion, someone who shared information. And I can almost see you like clapping your hands, like going, right, have it. I've had enough. Off I go. I'm going. A bit of not a temper, but fine, you have your way. I'm gone. I'm not doing this. You don't want us to be together. Fine, we won't. It's almost like it was a bit of a pressure cooker for you. And at that point, I don't think this new relationship was even on the cards. Because this new relationship had this new person, this third party in this, had other things going on. So what do we have at the moment? The third party in this is feeling quite happy with this connection. They feel that there's a good exchange of emotions, and they just feel quite at peace. But the Knight of Cups reversed is in between them both, and that's kind of like a closing down of emotional energy. I don't think the new person's that invested in this. The new person's got their own things going on. They've just walked away from a massive injustice of some kind that went against them. And it's almost, I don't know, I don't think they're seeing this connection as a bit of fun. I think they're just seeing where it goes. They're not that bothered. Because there's not much romance going on in between both. And I do think that you look at their relationship and think, what a load of nonsense. And I have to agree with you. I do. I just do. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. So whoever the Queen of Wands reversed is, there's also a Queen of Cups, maybe the same person. Their emotions are upside down. They're kind of untrustworthy. When the Queen of Cups is upside down, their emotions are all over the place. They can have mood swings. They want what's best for everyone, but they just can't handle their emotions that well. And that's kind of what is blocking them over there. So it's almost like whoever this person is doesn't approve of this connection either. And the third party in this doesn't realise that yet. They're just like, oh, we get to know each other. They haven't, but there's someone like tutting, someone, going, oh, God, why they're not good enough. They're not ticking off the list. It's almost like no one is ever going to be good enough for your person. So if you walked away thinking, fine, if you don't want me to be with them, I won't be with them, so have it. Let them have someone else. I want you to know that whoever is with this person will not be good enough. Even if whoever this queen is, this reversed queen, whoever they are, they could write the top 10 list of qualities for the ideal partner for your person, all of them be ticked, and they'd find something wrong. They just would. Nothing, no one is good enough. So it wasn't about you. It wasn't about you. Don't take it personally. I know it's really hard. In a situation like that, it's hard to not take it personally, but you shouldn't take it personally. There's family conflict going on for your person at the moment with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and that's what's stopping them from communicating with you. But I don't think you particularly want them to communicate with you at the moment anyway. You're still interested in them. The Pentacles are very much coming out as kind of your connection with them at the moment. I think your feelings are still quite turned off, but not fully, because you're here. Yeah, this new relationship's not really going to last very long. It's not, and I don't know if your person's just going to come to the realisation that they can't keep this queen happy either. Whoever they are, they may even be a male person. It may be just someone around them that the family don't approve of. It's really infuriating. Really infuriating. So you've got the King of Pentacles at the moment. You still like them, but you won't contact them. You kind of, like, part of you regrets it, I guess, but I don't know, like, at the moment you're like, I think you're quite grounded within this, and I don't think your disconnect from them come from an emotional place. It was just like, fine, I'm done, I'm going to do what is right for me. How dare you say I'm not good enough? I'm going to prove that I'm good enough. And I think you're quite a grounded, confident person anyway. But there's still a little bit of family conflict going on for them that's keeping you two separated. Now, moving towards the future for this new relationship, the third party in this is moving on to the Hermit. They're just going to disconnect. It's almost like they haven't really lasted very long in this connection. At the moment, maybe they haven't been at the point of meeting the family or meeting anyone, and whoever the queen is like going, yeah, I don't approve of it, and your person's like, yeah, but you've not even met him yet, what you want about? That's how ridiculous it is. But the third party in this is doesn't know any of that yet. They may move forward before they get to know the family, or maybe when they get to know the family they get pushed out, but they're going to disconnect from it. It's almost like they're just going to walk away straight away. The Hermit, they've got other things to do. They've got their own light and their own, this isn't a real serious connection for them. If anything, it's probably just dating, just talking, just, oh, we'll see where this goes. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. There's a sense of loyalty between them both at that point. So it's not going to be a painful breakup. It's not going to be a painful parting of ways. It's just going to be like, oh, well, we're not right for each other. Off we go. You know, no one was really emotionally invested, which is nice to see. Now, you've got choices to make here, because you've got the Two of Pentacles, which symbolises this connection, which is a juggling act, resourcefulness, balancing things out, making choices. We sometimes have to go over the choppy water to get to the smooth sailing, but we have to, like, keep things moving, keep things juggling. Your person's, what even happened to my words then? Your person is moving on to the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, your connection, King and Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun is in between you both. You two are meant to be together. And there's a lesson to be learnt here. I'm going to pull clarifying cards in a moment. But the Sun is very much about a reunion, taking simple pleasures of life, being on the same page, a lot of joy, happiness, abundance. But you're going to have to juggle it. There's nothing worse than feeling inferior to someone's families. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. But you have to accept. They're not going to accept. You just have to accept the fact that even if you were perfect, this queen would not like you or anyone. They're not going to like anyone. They've got a problem with everyone. And it's not just your person, it's everyone around them. They judge everyone. If you're worried about this new relationship being serious, it's not. It's just not. I'm going to pull a 9-card spread for you. The King and Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to, see. I don't think there's anything particular you can do at the moment. It's almost like this new connection's going to just dissolve, parting of ways. And then this person may come back in to you. You may go back into them. The 7 of Pentacles, which was the card that you were drawn towards, is all about that planting the seeds and waiting for them to grow. And it takes time and it's dead boring. And you have to show up and you have to nurture it and you have to work at it. And, you know, where's the fruit? Where's the things? Where's the harvest? I hope you put a like on the reading if you claim the reading, or let me know in the comments below that you claim it. Knight of Pentacles, slow road to this relationship. Yeah. And I think you walking away, I can almost see you going like this with your hands and dusting it off and throwing it away again. I've had enough. I think you've done the right thing by doing that. Don't regret that. That was part of how it was supposed to be, you know. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is that slow road to success, the Magician, the awareness of what you want, and then the 8 of Cups, personal development, lifestyle changes, escapism, taking what you need from the situation and moving forward. You could take other people's opinions on board, or you can just totally ignore them. And whoever the Queen reversed is, you're going to know who it is. Let me know in the comments below. Is it a mother-in-law? Is it a sister? Is it a friend? Is it a grandmother of this person? You know, let me know. Don't name them, but just go, I know who they are. Yeah, it's almost like there's a learning thing here from you. Like, I'm not going to let someone else stop me from having what I want. And it's almost like you had to go away to come back. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. So right this very moment, you two aren't really in contact. Your person's got big, huge feelings for you with the Knight of Swords. You're their prize and a combining of resources. You're not quite ready to combine resources yet, because this new connection has to play out naturally. There's nothing that you can do about it. But your person's very much wanting to come towards you. They've probably got big regrets. The Knight of Swords, you know, when they're sure about something, they get on and get it done. They're quite fast moving, and they may get impatient as well. That may be a little bit of jarring there. If this is a very slow moving connection, because it's a big, huge, serious connection, and your person's like, yeah, but I want it now. I want it now. 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords reversed, and standing your ground for what you want with the 7 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles is about building that firm foundation that this Queen reversed can't shatter anymore. The Page of Swords reversed is, even if your person right this very moment offers you something, you're not in a position to take it because you need this new person to be fully gone. But yeah, as time goes by, the Page of Swords is about a broken promise. So if your person contacts you over the next couple of weeks, they may promise you things that they can't quite fulfill yet. Doesn't mean that they don't mean it. It just means that it's not the right time. Stand your ground for the right time. And when you two come back into contact again, which I think you will, over the next 12 months, at the right moment, you've got to stand your ground for this connection. You just got to let, whoever this Queen is, let it go over your head. It's not personal. They're the one with a massive chip on their shoulder. They're judgmental. Nothing is ever good enough forever. Any time ever. So it's like standing your ground, having your confidence, knowing that you're enough for this, knowing that your person wants you, going through the testing times, going, yeah, I walked away, but hey, I'm back, and what are you going to do about it? You know? And it's not about whether you're there or they're there. It's about you just juggling it. And I think when you come back into contact, your person's going to have a bit more of an idea of, because I think you probably told them this, whoever the Queen is, I bet you told your person, this Queen is going to destroy all of your relationships. And I bet they were like, no, what you want about? But no, that they've judged the new person before they've even met them. Yeah. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It's going to take time. Slow moving. I wouldn't be surprised if your person tries to offer you something and you're just like, no, not yet. Wait. Not yet. Wait. If that's what you need time, have time. Do things. Do positive things for yourself. Awareness that whoever this Queen reversed is, she's got a massive problem, or he's got a massive problem, whoever that person is. The awareness that it's not personal, it's not about you, it's about the whole world. Stand your ground. If you want it, go for it. Hope. Wait for this new relationship to play out. It's nothing serious. Third party's going to walk away, disconnect. It's just not worth their time. And then see what happens. Movement, choices and decisions. Building a firm foundation for you both so that whoever this person is can't ruin it again. Patience. There's a lot of patience needed here, which may drive your person up the wall. Wisdom of knowing you are enough, you are good enough. It's not about you. Power, lovely. And emotional loss. It's letting go of when someone says something really quite hurtful, and they may not necessarily say it to you, but they may say it to someone else and it kind of gets back to you and it hurt. You have to let go of that emotion when you're dealing with whoever this Queen is. When you're dealing with them, let go of the pain, because it's not about hurting you. It's about them wanting what's best for everyone, but they can't see that they're actually making everyone really unhappy. So it's like disconnecting from that pain, because when someone says something negative about us, and it's kind of something that we've already thought ourselves, it's validating our negative voice. So don't let that person connect with your negative voice, because they're not friends. They don't know. This person's got negative stuff to say about absolutely everyone and everything, and don't take it personally. I know it's really, really hard. The important thing here is what your person thinks about you and how your person feels about you, not what their family, friends feel or think about you. That's what's important here. This new relationship of them is not going to last. The new person in this isn't really that bothered, to be fair. And they're going to part ways on good terms, and it's almost like they come to contact and off they go again, nothing serious at all. May already be like just friend zoned. So let's pull from the oracles. It's a mixture of two different decks, a fairy deck and a light deck. Look in a book. Whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answers in a book. The words you find will bring the insight that you seek. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go have a look on Facebook. Go see what whoever this Queen is, go see what they post on Facebook. You get a real insight. Say no, wait, postpone, set pause and say no. I do think this person's going to come in and offer you something. It's not going to be quite the right time. Take it slow. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire. Take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Let go of the pain that this Queen has caused you. They had no place to do that. It's not personal. Again, try and disconnect from that and juggle it and all of those things. Come back in a year's time and let me know what has happened within this connection. I'm really interested. I genuinely am. I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you've made it to this point and are part of my Purple Heart gang, you see purple hearts on my channel, you now know what they mean. What you do with tarot reading is up to you. The information that you gain from them, you can completely disregard it, or you can make changes within your life. It's your life, your choice, your decision, what you do. I will see you very soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards Little Ham. If that was the reason you come here, let me know why. Why were you connected to him? We're going with the Ravens Prophecy deck. I'm going to put that out of the way for the moment. We're going to do a charm connection. But your energy was very much drawn towards the Eight of Cups. It's got feathers on it. The Eight of Cups is all about personal development, lifestyle changes, escapism. We have the rune that looks like two little mountains. It's about the Earth Mother, birth, rebirth, and Ham as well. I think it's so cute. Isn't that a very positive sign in a Chinese culture of being a good fortune? So anyway, let's get on with a charm connection. I'm going to ask charms to give you connection to the reading. Today we're looking at their new relationship. How's it going? Is it going to last? Are they happy? Are they likely to come back towards you? I'm going to do a third party connection spread because I want to see all of the natural lying connections. I'm going to start with a charm connection. I want the charms to give you direct connection with the reading, me insight into your situation and clarification for when the cards come out. So in a circle of protection, we're going to ask charms to provide us with all of that. Okay, let's have a look. We have Russian nesting doll. It's about being a child, a teenager, an adult, and carrying everything within ourselves, putting on different layers. To each person, we're a different person. To our friends, we're a friend. To our lovers, we're a lover. To our parents, we're a child. To our children, we're parents. To every single person in our life, we play a different role. And it's about trying to juggle all of those roles and finding who you are and being happy with who you are and how you can be all of these different things and still be you and still know the core of you is you. Yeah. So we have a contemporary angel watching over things. That's clarifying the feathers on the Eight of Cups. We have a bell. The angel bells, they also symbolize something. It is jingling. It's a very dull jingle. Someone who's got something to say, but they're saying it really very quietly. We have ballerina shoes. Ballerinas and dancers, they look elegant and amazing, but they torture their body and their feet to do what they need to do. So there's hidden pain, and we have an N. This may mean no. If you had a particular question, the answer may be no, and you may not need to watch the rest of the reading. Or it may be an N, it may be someone's name, it may be a place name, a work name, something. But if it's a no, let me know in the comments below. If any of the charms mean anything, let me know as well. Especially if you've done dance classes before. I'm going to pull from the Morgan Greer deck. I'm going to do a third party connection spread. I want to know what's going on for their new relationship, but I also want to know the energies between the both of you as well. So let's just give the cards a good shuffle. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so that we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Been drawn towards this one. Down this side's you, down the middle is your person, down the far side is their new connection. And we'll do all of the connecting energy Yeah, that's where the ballerina shoes come in. So let's have a look. So this new person's got the Eight of Cups. That also happened on the first reading as well. The card came up. That was the reading. Anyway, you may want to go watch the first reading as well, by the way, or you may not. There's a natural loyalty between you and your person, and that's probably why it hurts so much. This new person's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. They're going to fight for it, but I'm not convinced it's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of rejection, but the third party in this isn't going to want to go anywhere. The new relationship. So let's talk through the cards rather than saying what I see instantly. Sometimes you just put the cards on the table and see it, you know. I can see that you're in a lot of pain at the moment, and it's the loyalty that you have between you both that's causing that pain. Yeah. Especially if your person at that point was saying, I'm not ready for a relationship, I'm not ready for a relationship. So for them to be connected with someone, that must really hurt. If they were like, I'm not ready, I don't want a relationship, and then the moment and then you suddenly find out they're with someone, and then you're like, well, what you want about? You told me you weren't ready for that. Can't understand where the pain's coming from. So, in the recent past, the new person's had the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed in between them both. So this is quite a new connection. The Queen of Pentacles reverses about conflict and insensitive. They may know each other from work. That may also be a bit of an ouch. That may be like where they know each other. Maybe you all work with each other. Maybe not. I think that you think this has been going on for a really long time, but it hasn't. It hasn't. I think part of you thinks, well, were they seeing each other the whole time? No, this is quite a new thing. And it's the new person in this that's pushed for it, by the way. So let's talk through the cards. You've recently had the Eight of Pentacles, which is focusing on your path, your work, trying to keep busy. In between you both has been the Queen of Swords reversed, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've told your person in no uncertain terms what's what. You may have late night sent some quite horrible messages, said your piece, had a bit of a rant, they heard it, and then you've just been keeping busy with work. Your person had the Nine of Pentacles, and that's why I say, like, they were probably saying to you, I don't want a relationship, I don't want a relationship. They didn't. At that point, they didn't. So that's probably what hurts, you know? It's like, well, weren't I good enough for a relationship for you then? They knew each other through work. There wasn't any connection at that point. It is a very new thing. It's a very new relationship. So if you're worried that it was going on for a long time, no, it wasn't. And I don't even think the third party in this thought that. And I'm calling them the third party because this is your reading, you know. Your person at the moment is still keeping their options open, by the way. So it may look as though they're in a relationship, but your person's still keeping their options open. So it may look at like they're in a relationship, but they're not committed. They're not committed to it. There's doubt. They've got the Seven of Cups, which is dreams, desires, confusion, their options being open. The third party in this has the Eight of Cups, which is escapism, lifestyle changes, personal development. There's a lesson here for this new person. I think they may walk away and then come back, and the new person wants this to progress, but there's doubt because your person's still keeping their options open. So even though they look like they're in a relationship, their options are still wide open. I don't think they see it as a relationship the way that the third party does at all. There's a sense of loyalty between you both with the Page of Rods. There's a very loyal card. So you're still very loyal to them. There's quite a lot that you you could say about them, but you haven't. Even though you unleashed a rant on them, you wouldn't tell anyone else. There's secrets here. Not secrets, but there's things that you know about your person that if it all come out, they'd throw them under the bus, and you don't want to do that, and you wouldn't do that. You may have been tempted to do that, but you don't want to do that. And you haven't done that. Yeah, you've told them what's what, but you haven't really told anyone else. Unless you've confided in a friend, but that's different. It's almost like you could have humiliated this person in some kind of way. And part of you kind of wanted to, but you kind of rose above it and thought, no, I'm going to focus on what I'm going to focus on, improving my life moving forward. But the Ten of Swords reversed is here, so that pain's still carrying on. And it's your loyalty that's stopping you from doing anything. And to be honest, I think you're doing the right thing by not doing it, because in the long term that will just make you put you in a bad position with yourself, you know. But yeah. And it must be like, well, why didn't they want a relationship with me then? They're not, if they look like they're in a relationship, they're not really. They're keeping their options open. There's other things going on. The third party in this is moving on to the Seven of Wands or the Seven of Rods, which is standing their ground, going through testing times. They may be having doubt within this connection at the moment, but there's some kind of lesson here. They're going to stand their ground and fight for this, but there's going to be a rejection. Your person's going to reject them in some kind of way, or isolate them, or not talk to them, not communicate with them, and that'll get this third party go, okay, what's wrong? Can we fix it? Instead, they should be saying, we need to separate, but it's going to take them a while to do that, if they do that. Your person's moving on to the Two of Wands. They're going to offer you something. They are. They're going to say to you, like, should we meet up? And it's going to be the plan. It's going to be the, should we at some point meet up? Should we at some point do something? You've got the Six of Cups. Now you have to be really careful with the Six of Cups. It's about, you know, this person can very much connect to that side of you where you do have happy memories with this person, and they bring this nice feeling and this comforting feeling out of you. So they may offer you something. They may say, oh, I'm not even talking to them, which they won't be. But you've got to take your rose tinted glasses off, and you've got to see it for how it is. This person's very much keeping all of their options open, and that makes me feel like, why can't they just commit to someone? They should have committed to you when they had the chance to commit to you. They're not committed to this new person. They've got their options wide open. Do you want to be one of those options? Because if you are an option to them, you're not the only option to them. And that isn't right, I don't think. Not if you want to be the one and you want that commitment. You shouldn't be one of their options, you know. But they have this thing with you where they can unlock them comfort memories in you, and it makes you feel good. But then we have the Eight of Swords, which is restrictions, denials, frustrations. The universe kind of wants to protect you from it, but this person can unlock something in you that makes you feel like, oh, this may be that. It might be this time, but it's going to be plans. They're going to offer you plans. I'm going to pull clarifying cards for further future. Let me know if the N in the charms when it came out, if it meant anything to you. I'd be very wary of this person. It's almost like they're very slippery. They don't want to commit to anything other than their own life path. It's almost like they've got the hand in the cookie jar. Yeah. You deserve to be with someone where you know where you stand, and you've got a loyalty to them, I know that. But I think that's more of a loyalty to yourself, of what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. So you're moving on to the Seven of Swords reversed. which is you being a little bit indecisive to do with this. Is the Seven of Swords is meant to be about you protecting yourself, protecting your assets, sliding under the radar, but you're going to be quite indecisive. Whatever they offer you, it's really going to get your attention. You're going to be quite timid. You're not really going to know what to do with it, and you may accidentally leave yourself wide open to get hurt again. What I want you to do is think about your long term, like, what do you need to do to protect yourself so this person can't mess you around again? Your person has the Seven of Wands reversed at that point, so the new person's going to stand a ground with them, but your person's like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. The Ten of Coins for the new person. Six of Cups in between you both. You've got to be careful. Your person's going to reject this new person, but it's not a full rejection. It's not a we're breaking up. It's a, oh, you know, all of the things that they said to you to stop getting in a relationship with you, they're probably going to say to this new person. This Ten of Coins, the new person's going to be quite invested in this. The Four of Cups reversed is the energy in between them both, which is a slow moving, paused kind of boredom, kind of reevaluation. Again, your person's not going to finish with them. They're just going to put them in a limbo, which isn't nice. The Six of Cups is in between you both. And the Seven of... You're going to forget to protect yourself against them. They're going to come in offering something and you're going to be like, oh, okay. Or first of all, you're going to be like, no, remember the Queen of Swords reversed. Remember how you feel now, like, you know... So we have the Ten of Wands reversed. You're not going to trust it. The Page of Wands reversed. Your person's only loyal to themselves. The Tower for the third party. The Queen of Cups reversed. Emotional upheaval. The Sun. That's going to play out how it needs to play out. There's going to be a Tower moment, a moment of liberation, and a Sun moment. It's almost like the Sun pulls on the Tower moment for this third party. I think you're both going to get a sudden awareness that this person in the middle is only loyal to themselves with the Page of Wands reversed. It can be someone who's really quite shallow. They don't want to commit to anything, not really. The third party in this is going to get the feeling that if they want happiness, it's elsewhere. The Queen of Cups reversed is them kind of playing with your emotions a little bit, but then you have you have the Ten of Wands reversed, which is a burden, a mistrust. Yeah, and then you have the Five of Swords, when to walk away and when to fight. I think you're just going to get that sense of, yeah, I'm done. And what's good is you've got the Ten of Swords at the moment. It's like the Five of Swords. It's like finally let them letting go. They're going to play with your feelings a bit, though. You're not done with them yet, and they kind of know that. They're going to make plans with you, but the plans aren't going to happen. It's almost like they're going to go, come on, you remember. They're going to say all those little things to you that they've said before, and it's going to connect, whether you like it or not. The Queen of Wands for them. The Nine of Coins. The Devil, yeah. The King of Swords reversed. There may be someone new coming in for this person with the Queen of Wands. The Devil's in between you both. You've got that. There's something, this person connects with you in a certain kind of way that makes you feel like, oh, this time it might work. The Nine of Coins, whatever the third party is, set free from this. Their wishes are going to come true and they're going to have the kind of relationship that they want somewhere else. But we have the King of Swords reversed in between them both, which is like a shutting off of their thing. But your person has the Queen of Wands, which could be a new person coming in, or just like how they feel about themselves, independent, you know. You've got a weak spot for this person, and that feeling of love and hate are so connected, and you want to see the best in them, and there's a loyalty here, and the loyalty should be you for yourself, because this person's very loyal to themselves, and they're keeping their options open, and that's not changing. It may be quite, this isn't a solid relationship, but it may go on for quite a while, because I'm pretty sure they know how to connect with this person as well. Do you want to be one of this person's options, or do you want to be this person's person? If you want to be this person's person, that's not going to happen, but they'll always keep you as an option if you let them. Unfortunately or fortunately, you know, you may wake up in 5 years' time and think, I'm so glad that's why we didn't end up together, you know. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for you. I can just see the connection that you have with this person, and they do connect with you in a way that just makes you sit up and take notice. You can't help it. They're a bit of a weakness for you. They're that, you know, that thing you know you shouldn't do, but you end up doing. And then you're like, well, why do I do it? But they're going to lessen their hold on you. That hold's going to fade or become less, because you're going from the Ten of Swords to the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is very much like, do I walk away? Am I going to walk away from this now? You know. So I'm going to split the deck into 4. If you claim this reading, let me know in the comments below, or put the like on the reading. I just like knowing that the right person's got the right reading. You know, rejoice in celebrations. You've got good friends around you. Your friends have probably already warned you about this person. Victory and success. Nothing's going to stop you from being successful in your life, especially with the 8 of Pentacles that you have had recently. Like the thing, if you're self-employed, or if you have a side hustle, that could start going really well. There's an emotional loss here, unfortunately. Solitude. You're stronger on your own. This person has the ability to come in and upset your feelings, and your destiny, your overall destiny is important. This person's loyal to themselves, so you be loyal to you. Choose wisely. Temptation, you're always going to be tempted by them. So there's my alarm going off. New beginnings. Fulfillment of wishes. Your wishes are going to come true once the third party disconnects from this person. Their fulfillment of wishes is going to happen, and once you disconnect from this person, you're going to have a new beginning and a fulfillment of wishes. I'm going to turn my alarm off. So it's quite interesting that it does that, you know. I think this person has the habit of being very selfish, really. But once you let go, you're going to be put in a stronger position, and so is the third party in this as well. Once they let go. So let's pull from it's a combination of 2 oracle decks, Fairy Oracle and the Lightworkers Oracle, I think. I just put them both together because they're both quite small decks. I think they're like 52 card decks. So don't be this person's option. If they're not going to commit to you, don't be their option. New beginnings. The fairy godmother holds the joys of news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Protect yourself. A journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport. Yeah. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out, dance, play. An invitation may be on the way. Yeah, be careful of that invitation. Unless it's with friends. If this person comes inviting you for something, beware. There's a new beginning here for you, but you're still in that point of pain, and it's going to take a while, and it's going to take a process. This person can only play with your feelings if you let them. If they're not willing to commit to you, then don't let them waste your time. There's plenty of people in this world that will be quite happy to waste your time for their own entertainment, for their own needs, for their own thing. Their new relationship is probably going to drag out, but at some point the new person is going to let go and move on, and they're going to become much happier as time goes by. this person's hold on you will lessen. You will learn something, and it'll begin a new beginning for you, your journey, your life. If you're self-employed or if you're doing a side hustle, keep an eye on that. Keep working at it. Don't give up on it. I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. My angels can take me on to my next reading. If you've made it to this point, you're now part of my Purple Heart gang. If you see purple hearts in the comments, you now know what they mean. There's hardly any of you that make it to this point. It's up to you what you do with tarot reading. You can totally disregard every reading you watch, or you can take it on board and take action. Your action is your choice. You have free will. You do what you want to do. You are in control of your own destiny. Don't let people play with your feelings, and look after yourself. I will see you soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.